Just as Themistocles predicted, the Persians were readying another invasion. King Darius had died, but his son Xerxes was no less warlike. Indeed, he sought not just to punish Athens, but to conquer the whole of Greece. This new great king summoned all the forces of the vast Persian realm. Axe-wielding Sakai, Syrians with helmets of twisted bronze, Ethiopians draped in leopard skins and armed with palmwood bows. At the Hellespont, they gathered in their thousands. A host so enormous, it drank rivers dry. The great king ordered a bridge of boats constructed between Europe and Asia. The two continents yoked together like ill-matched oxen. Xerxes would force the sea itself to bend to his will. The Greeks called an urgent council. Many cities had already submitted to Xerxes, offering the earth and water he demanded. But other cities resolved to fight. They pledged to unite their forces and cease their feuds with one another. A most extraordinary thing for Greeks to do, you understand. Together, the allied Greek cities devised a plan. King Leonidas of Sparta would march to the mountain pass of Thermopylae, there to await the Persian army. Meanwhile, Themistocles and the Greek fleet would make their stand at the Strait of Artemisium. With the narrow terrain on their side, and desperation coursing through their veins, the Greeks hoped to halt the Persian flood, or dam it, long enough to buy time.
Make ready, brave oarsmen. The Persian fleet will be here soon. We are all that stands between them and Greece. We cannot let them pass!
Hateful though you are to me, Themistocles, I shall stand with you if it means Greece will be saved.
Halt, sailors! Identify yourselves.
It is I, Aristides. The Assembly has declared that any exile willing to fight for Athens may return. You should be glad that my love for Athens is greater than my hatred for you.
You will observe, Aristides, that I have been proven conclusively correct. The Persians have returned, and without this fleet, we would be defenseless against them.
There's like a whole day-night cycle, that's pretty cool. That was the bell gonna be in that little middle.
Here they come! O Poseidon of the Golden Trident! Accept the libations we pour for you! Look upon us, your suppliants, with favor! Grant us strength to fill your briny halls with Persian treasure!
There's no build. There's a building, but the ship's not. That's goofy. What is the build limit for ships, man? Y'all making it like Age of Empires 3. Nobody liked the limit system. Nobody still likes the limit system. It's goofy. They getting town, but don't mean it's gonna work. Oh yeah, that's definitely not gonna work. It's the fire ships.
Fight on, brave sailors! Either we hold, or all Greece burns!
I think if I was playing this normal, I think it would be a challenge, but much help these things have. Oh my goodness. Not gonna spam too many of these. These are kind of slow.
Nightfall. The Persians will not come again till daybreak. Let us make what repairs we can in the harbor.
Oh my gosh, these things are tanky. They made them tanky. They knew people were gonna cheat. Not that. And these things heal.
Poseidon, we offer you these barley cakes in humble supplication, and we beseech you, O Lord of the Sea, bear us to victory!
I don't know about that being a new day.
Keep going, men! Grip those oars tight and remember your training!
Is this also 100? Yep, 200. Oh my gosh. But no matter how much help you make a building, cheats will always prevail. Goodness gracious. These catapults, basically?
The day is done. To harbor, men. We'll need our strength for tomorrow.
Though your moral character leaves much to be desired, I cannot deny that you fight well, Themistocles.
Dark-haired Poseidon, favor us once more, and when I step ashore, I shall honor you with 10 black bulls. Just see us through this day, Earthshaker. We must hold! Though your arms are aching and your palms are calloused, we must hold!
I am done watching the failures of these useless fools. I shall end this now.
Word? Her ship has so much health. The bombs are so lethal, yeah. Somewhere. Can't believe our base would be on there. It would never be like that. It would be like a unique flag for the most part of everything else. it's technically working. I have to custom my own ships, but whatever. Didn't I get her? Oh, they did it, okay. That ship just leaves it all over. Wait, that thing healing? I can't see. I'm kind of curious when this is going to end. This is by far the most boring mission ever. Out of all the missions, this is by far the most boring one. Also, how do we get Ancient Empires 2 mission? Music. Just destroy these dogs at this point. Yeah, I'm not sure when this mission is going to end. Like they spawn anywhere. Alright. not impressed. I'm just like, is this mission close to end? Trigger overstep. Didn't really say, so on to next.
With their city now completely exposed to the Persian invaders, the desperate Athenians turned to the god Apollo for advice. At Delphi, Apollo's priestess, always a wise, graceful woman, would give voice to the god's prophecies in cryptic riddles. On this occasion, her advice to the Athenians was unusually clear and utterly terrifying. Flee, she told them. Flee to the ends of the earth. The Athenians begged for a second audience. Apollo, apparently forgiving this impertinence, now offered one ray of hope. Whatever else may occur, intoned his priestess, the wooden wall would remain intact. This was very encouraging, until the Athenians realized that they had no idea what the wooden wall was supposed to be. Some argued that it meant the palisade around the Acropolis, and wanted to make their stand there, but Themistocles persuaded the Athenians otherwise. The wooden wall, he said, meant the fleet. And so the people of Athens extinguished their hearths, left behind the tombs of their ancestors, and trudged down to the harbor at Piraeus, there to board the fleet with all they could carry. After ferrying the women and children across the Saronic Gulf, the fleet moored in the Bay of Salamis with the rest of the Greek allies. There, they watched with anguish as the Persians marched into Athens and torched their undefended homes. Like bulls who reach the sacrificial altar and spook at the baying crowd below, the allies began to panic. Many wished to flee. But there was to be no escape. The Persians blockaded both exits from the Straits of Salamis, trapping the Greek fleet. There are some who say that it was the scheming Themistocles himself who tipped off the great king, forcing his allies to stand alongside him. I know not whether this is true, but I do know that Themistocles would do anything for his people. Now, trapped in the Straits of Salamis, the Greeks had only two options: victory or death.
Persians hold Athens. They've blockaded the eastern exit from the strait and hold the island of Citolea as a naval base. The great king has ordered the Egyptians to hold the other exit. They will come upon us here in the Bay of Salamis. With Athena that... Hang on. We shall crush our foes.
I do not have a villager. It sucks. I do have a villager. So smooth as this game be tripping. It will say like, it'll give you villagers and then no town center. I'm like, I can still make a town center.
Yes, then.
Oh, look at that town center. Alright, man. I'm like, I was like, help it make sense. But the music is extremely aggressive. Very early on. Like I can understand aggression later on where it's more when it calls for it. Right now this is just really aggressive for something I'm just starting the scenario off on. Like I don't want to be this riled up at the beginning of the mission.
Hedoimos. Oikotomeo.
smell that odor, men? Those are your homes, burned by the Mead. Those are our sacred temples desecrated. Now take up your spears, and let no man rest until we return this city to Athena! Why haven't they attacked us already? Were they so rattled by Leonidas' resistance that they fear to face us?
Caere. Oiko to me.
Let's start attacking soon. Let's say, how much health is on this thing?
Τι θέλεις? Ναι.
Μεταλλιούο.
The Meads from Citalair!
Εδώ είμαστε. Ουροτομές, μένος. Στάγματα έχουμε.
The Persians attempt to land on Salamis. We must drive them off.
It's not an attempt, they will. What are you talking about?
Oikodomeo.
Diesti. Ulotomeo. Ulotomeo. Villains.
Alright, how many bombs did I make? Not that many. I made a bunch, but no.
Prostagmata? Oikodomeo.
You and I know better than anyone the value of a good admiral for Mr. Cleese. We ought to target the Persian commanders.
How about no?
Caere. Oikotomeo. Oikotomeo. Oikotomeo.
Now I don't wanna like go for either of these jokers. I wanna go straight to the source.
Pagastagon will issue no more commands, except to the black-robed ferryman.
Go straight to the source.
We have scrubbed this rock clean of the mead as a mariner scrapes his boat clean of barnacles.
I counseled the king against fighting you here, Athenian. No matter. I shall crush you all the same.
Athens has turned back fiercer warrior queens than you, Artemisia. And just as Theseus fought off the Amazons, so we shall put a stop to your invasion.
Of all the Persian king's subjects, none despise him more than the Egyptians. He should never have depended on these unreliable wretches to bottle us in the strait.
Well, since it should be at Fletcher 200 by now. Yeah. Technically, yes. Prepare for her little raid. This must be it. That it?
Prostagmata pedoimus. Aku bain. Caere.
We on Salamis are no strangers to violence, for here Ajax was raised. Yet the destruction that rages around us now, Oimoetalas. Bring my poor serving girls safely to the temple, Themistocles.
I am done with this folly. Turn this ship around and get us back to Halicarnassus. Ram anyone, friend or foe, who tries to stop us.
Loath as I am to admit it, you fight well, Themistocles.
He said this already. I gotta destroy those forts too, man. That'll be done with the game.
Xerxes comes for Salamis! Drive his forces back!
I would love to know the math on
Back on Attic shores once more.
how far it,
Onward, men!
how does it count
Retake
each
the
square?
Piraeus! Victory! Let the great king see that all his fine ships and all his thundering myriads of men were no match for the cunning of a Greek.
I think I'm gonna stop here. It just, the first couple of campaigns are great, and then it just kind of just goes downhill.